This week marks a whole year now since the remnants of Hurricane Helene brought historic damage to parts of South Carolina, including Saluda County.
That's where one community continues to honor the legacy of two firefighters who lost their lives in the line of duty. News 19's Shelly Garzone has the story.
He was just an all-around genuinely good person.
He was always so easygoing, always had a smile on his face, a friend to everyone.
Family members are sharing memories of their lost loved ones, Landon Bodie and Chad Satcher. 1 year ago this week, Chad and Landon, like many first responders, were called to help during Hurricane Helene. While responding, tragedy struck. Officials say a falling tree hit their truck, killing both men.
We got word that there had been an accident, so we was trying to figure out what was going on. Of course, the situation of the severity of the storm, nobody could get to them where they were. There had been an accident, but we didn't know how bad.
Landon was just 18 years old and had just graduated from Blythewood High School. But his mother says his love for fire service started long before.
Ever since he was about 6 years old, he was all into it. Like, if he heard a fire truck, he was looking. He was wanting to know, and he always talked about it.
And Landon's favorite part of the job? Being alongside Chief Chad Satcher.
He absolutely loved going on calls with him. He felt like he was the most important person in the world when he was with him. Like, he didn't care if anybody else liked him or not. He got the approval of him, and he was just happy-go-lucky with that.
Chief Satcher served the Circle Fire Department as a volunteer firefighter for 35 years. For all those years, he lived by one of his favorite Bible scriptures.
Whom shall I send? The Lord asked, whom shall I send? Here I am, send me. That was the way he felt about it. He's here, he's willing, and that's what he felt called to do. And this was the capacity in which he could do that.
His widow Summer and son Will Satcher tell me the department became their second home.
I was pretty much raised around the firehouse from a young age. I can remember being back in elementary school, whenever they'd have to come up here and test the hose. Every year, I'd be one of the ones up here helping test hose, little 10-year-old me.
Today, Summer continues to work at the fire department, honoring her high school sweetheart. And Will, he's walking in his father's footsteps.
I feel him here when we're here, because this was a second home to us. Doing what I think Chad would do. I stop and I think, what would Chad do? How would he think about this? How would he handle this? What route do we take? That sort of thing. And seeing Will fulfill his dreams as a firefighter, his daddy would be so proud.
Shelly Garzone, News 19, WLTX.
Proud indeed. And be sure to join us Friday night at 7 o'clock as we look back at the devastation, hearing from families still feeling the impacts and the neighbors who stepped up when it mattered the most.